Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, we want to have a session plan, a session whereby we are going to discuss some few things. But before we discuss, let me confirm from the register if any student has missed. Let me start with Jocelyn Boy, Maureen, we have Diana Gergo, we have Sophie the boy, we have Abigail the boy. Yes. Now, very sorry, 21st. So, last time we discussed about method, the boiling of eggs, which was our previous topic. And can we remind ourselves what we discussed about boiling of eggs? What did we discuss about boiling of eggs? Yes? That's number one, methods of preparing eggs. Number two, who can remind us what we discussed about boiling of eggs? Then, number three, what do we discuss about boiling of eggs? Yes? The nutritional value of eggs. Yeah. So those are the previous objectives that we learned last time. So we need to write, or we need to discuss what we are going to learn, because we are going to learn about a new topic whereby the method of flying eggs. So in this method of frying eggs, we are going to discuss number one, divide the terms. Number two, we are going to discuss about factors to consider. When selecting eggs factors to consider when selecting eggs according to the standard recipe. Then number three, demonstrate. We are going to discuss about demonstrate how to freshness of eggs. So those are the learning outcomes. Number one, dividing the terms. Number two, select different types of eggs as per the standard recipe. And number three, to demonstrate how to check the freshness of eggs. So let me start with number one, dividing the term, or dividing the term, whereby how are we going to divide what you call flying. We want to start with flying. What is flying? Because there are different methods of cooking eggs, but we made here only flying. So there previous was boiling, now we have what you call frying. What is frying? What is frying? So when we talk about frying, it's a method of cooking in a hot fat oil. A method of cooking in a hot fat oil. But I don't want to say because we have different methods of frying, whereby we have shallow frying, we have deep frying, we have stir frying, we have pan frying. So we are all to make about frying, and in frying we have what we call pan frying, shallow frying, deep frying, stir frying. I want to show you it's very fast. Stir frying is a method of frying whereby when you are frying you form stars on your cooking pan. Whereby we have shallow frying, you cook frying of food in a very little cooking oil. So that's stir frying. Pan frying is like the same as stir frying, but the size of the food is bigger. For example, we have pan fried of beef, pan fried of fish. So the size of the food is big. Then we have characteristics of what? Characteristics of frying. What are you going to consider when you are frying? So use fat or pay in a medium way, because when we are going to fry the eggs, we are going to use shallow fry. That's the reason why I have classified this method of fry. When we fry the egg, we use shallow fry. Then another characteristic is cook food quickly, because when you cook the food, it depends on the thickness or the lightness of the food. Because if the food is very light, you use the high temperature. If the food is very thick, you use what? The heat or the temperature. Then enhance the flavor and the appearance. So when you fry the food, you have to enhance the flavor of the appearance of the food, because there is underdone, there is overdone, there is rare and other. Are you getting the point? So you have to consider about the appearance of the food. Then we have to produce a crisp texture of the food. So it improves the texture of the food. So when you fry the food, that food will change the color in terms of goldness. So it can improve the crispness, whereby it has some crunchiness. Then let's move to, I think I've divided the method we are going to use another. Then let's move to factors to consider when selecting eggs according to the standard recipe. How are we going to select the eggs? When we select the eggs, we are going to consider about the method we are going to use when we fry the eggs. Then in that eggs, we have different types of eggs. We are going to select the eggs according to the grade. We are going to select the eggs according to the what? The shell. We are going to select the eggs according to the freshness of those eggs. We are going to select the eggs according to the color. But the color of the eggs cannot define the nutritional value of it. Whether it's brown or white, it cannot affect the nutritional value of that egg. When we select those eggs, I've mentioned about the color, I've mentioned about the color of the eggs, I've mentioned about the freshness, and under the freshness, we are going to discuss about number 3, whereby we are going to demonstrate on how we select the freshness of the eggs. But here, you have to select the eggs according to the freshness. in terms of the greenness, because some eggs you find that they are very tinted, so you have to select the eggs that are clean, so that you consider about the hygiene, food hygiene. Let's move to number 3. We have demonstrate to check the freshness. How to check the freshness? How are you going to check the freshness of the eggs? You check the freshness of the eggs in 5 methods. 1, you can use what you call the fresh water. You put the egg inside the water. If the egg can sink, some eggs can float, some eggs can become in between. So you find that if the egg can float, it means that egg is not what? Fresh, because it has loosened the air. So the egg is not fresh. If the egg sink, that egg is fresh. So I've used water fresh water to check the freshness of the egg. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to use what you call crushing egg on a plate. When I crush the egg yolk and the egg white should be intact. But for example, if this is a plate, the egg yolk should be like that. But if the egg is, for example, this is the egg, you find like this egg is not fresh. So here you find that the egg yolk is intact. So I've used method 2, whereby I crush the egg. Method 3, I can use the candle method, whereby I can place the egg under the candle. Then you check that egg, the fresh egg, you find that there is no shadow inside, or you cannot find some black things inside. So you use what? The candle. Which method can we use to check the freshness of egg? I've mentioned about 1, water, fresh water. Number 2, I've used glassing or the crushing of eggs. Number 3, you can use the right or the candle. Number 4, yes? Yes? Salt water? No, we use fresh water.
When you use fresh water, the fresh egg will come out of that. When you use fresh water.
Another method? Right, yes. Another method? Yes? Crushing eggs. Crushing. Yes, I've already mentioned about to crush the eggs. What else? Shaking them. Good. When you shake the eggs, it gives a certain sound. But the fresh eggs cannot give what? Sound. Can you grab for her? So when you shake the egg, it gives what? The sound? The sound. So that's how to check about the freshness. Now, let's give their assignment. So the assignment is state 10 factors to consider when purchasing eggs for cooking. Can you write that assessment? State 10 factors to consider when purchasing eggs for cooking. The assignment should be should be corrected on before. So should be corrected before 24 August 2025. Is that a correct question? Any question before we finish? Any question where you have not understood? Yes?
Is the assignment individual or
The assignment is individual, not group work. So you have to write that question, then you get those answers on 24 August 2025. Any question? Any question?